people dead, and not one voting cast as yet. And the people dead, because what we seeing before our very eyes, original leaders dropping down like flies, and all that's left around her is just a shell. But ask her for the name, I'm sure she can't tell. A small clique running this nation, they're all of one persuasion, preaching about one people and one belief. The others look so distressing, posing as window dressing, pretending to be police but don't know who thief. So if a government in bubble, even if you have proof, my PM nothing that she stands aloof. Ramadan sing always high, touching car control he flies. Not the PM, not she but them. Ministers in bids they rig, but Kamla Eke a fig. It's not the PM, not she but them. I'm telling you, that is how she does manage to tote around all that baggage. So fresh, so clean from she head to she toes. Don't mind what is left exposed. Nepotism rife and it burning we knows. Still the PM comes out smelling like a rose. God knows how the PM comes out smelling like a rose. Hey, I don't know. Only tell me. Oh Lord, show them. Somebody bang bang die.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
The key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time.
All right, guys, just a couple of minutes after 1 o'clock. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Instead-
Hope y'all doing well out there
Breathing.
as you locked onto the nation station, Street 919 FM.
More than ever, we
If you're out there on the go right now today, remember that it is Munchie Mondays at KFC. You can get yourself one piece of that signature chicken plus a regular side for just $19.95. A small price and big satisfaction. So starting the week off right, it must be KFC.
work hand in hand because this is our land. Come, my brother.
And if you're craving that authentic taste of the Caribbean but short on time this week, remember that Lion Brand Pelori mix now comes in its convenient, easy to use pouch. And you can whip up a batch of fluffy golden Pelori in a flash. Just add water, mix and fry. Perfect for impromptu gatherings. Lion Brand Pelori mix brings everyone together for a delicious moment. Shared flavor with friends and family because good food and good company go hand in hand. So get your Lion Brand Pelori mix today and make every moment a tasty celebration with Lion Brand, the power behind our great taste traditions. All right, guys, so we mentioned last week that we had some, we were getting some wins outside as our good friends from the Darts Association of Trinidad and Tobago were out there performing at the Panama Darts Tournament, and they secured a victory in the CDLC Bet Victor World Cup of Darts qualifier and earning Trinidad and Tobago a historic first qualification for the 2026 World Cup of Darts. In a dominant campaign held in Panama City, the Trinbago pair, Joshua Balfour and James Walkin, powered through the group with stages with wins over Costa Rica, the Cayman Islands, and the host nation Panama, conceding only 2 legs along the way. Their momentum continued into the knockout rounds, where they whitewashed Brazil before edging defending champions Argentina in a tense quarter-final clash. They then overcame Chile to book a place in the final against the Bahamas pairing of Rashad Sweeting and Lorenzo DeVoe. In the championship match, Balfour and Walkin produced a commanding 10-1 victory, sealing the qualifier title and officially booking their place at the 2026 Bet Victor World Cup of Darts in Germany. And before we get into it, I actually have a clip for y'all just so y'all can see exactly
The key to success is working hard.
how our friends at the Darts Association represented for TNT in that shining moment. So y'all who are watching on YouTube, youtube.com/the street 919 FM, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Progress will surely
Y'all take this in real quick.
because now
All rise.
more than ever,
All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
James, you require 52. Gare.
remember the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard.
Some serious hype and energy right there,
Forget all your day.
particularly from James Walkin. And so I have in here with me our good friends from the Darts Association of Trinidad and Tobago. So please
Ever we must
welcome
discipline.
Mr. Joshua Balfour and my good friend Mr. Jaron Payne. Good afternoon, gentlemen. It's good to see you again.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. Thanks for having us.
Of course. Yeah, you gotta come closer.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
Good afternoon to you.
Of course.
And the rest of the wide world.
Of course, man. Well, of course, I have to say congratulations are in order. Last time you were here, you were kind of only just kind of teaching us the basics of the game. So in the span of a couple months, you went from explaining it to us in order to securing a spot in the World Cup.
Yeah, 100%. It's basically me being a medium to highlight that in Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of the world. So that's become a mainstream sports in schools, parks, ways, whatever there is in Trinidad and Tobago. But anybody should be able to pick up a dance and show and basically strengthen Trinidad and Tobago's team.
Let's say I need us to highlight this a little bit more, because we were lamenting whole year about we not going to World Cup, and then here come the two of y'all putting us out there to say, we have a chance to be champions of the world now. Okay, it might not be the World Cup we are taught, but the point is we go into a World Cup.
Yes.
That and it's history because it's the first time it actually it's happened for Trinidad and Tobago. So how does that feel? You basically made history. You did make history, not even basically.
Yeah, we did. This is the first time that Trinidad and Tobago has actually qualified for the Bet Victor World Cup of Darts. It's a PDC run tournament. There are two other debutants this time, Mongolia and Uganda. So we joined them, and basically we'll be playing the top darting professionals of the world in this tournament. There are 40 other teams in the tournament.
Wow.
We'll be in groups of 3, 12 groups of 3. The top 4 teams are seeded, so they got a automatical qualifier to the second round. And then the top team from each group goes on to the next round to meet these 4 seeded teams.
Okay, so who are the 4 seeded teams right now?
That goes based on the seedings after a tournament coming up this weekend. Once that is calculated, but more than likely those seeded teams will be England, Wales, who is the Wales or Northern Ireland, who is the defended champions, and Netherlands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some steep competition there. Do you know where where Trinidad and Tobago stands in that standing right now, or is that going to be all determined later in Germany?
Yeah, not yet. That has not been determined yet. Yeah, as yet, because of course our first time, so no official ranking for us as yet.
Okay, all right. Well, we new ones in the door, but I'm guaranteed that y'all are going to be making a splash for sure. So will it just be you and Walken, because James Walken couldn't be here today? But will it just be the two of you who are going forward to represent, or will an entire team or delegation be going?
So this tournament is a duo tournament. All right, so 2 persons represent the team. We play. You are playing darts, but you're playing darts in twos basically. So the 2 of us alone will be there to represent Trinidad and Tobago. All right. Sorry, James couldn't be here, but James really did perform admirably, especially in the final. Taking out this 52 was.
Yeah. Well, I saw the energy that he gave when he got it. I think he was very hype. It would have been nice to see his energy in the studio.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So remind us a little bit. I believe when you were here last time, you said that I think doubles works differently from solo darts. Is that's correct, right?
Sure. Well, yeah. So in the doubles round, in the doubles tournament, so as you would have seen here. How you start? So you start. I'm glad you have a board on screen, so I can explain it a little better too.
Matter of fact, let me pull it up for everybody else too.
But as you can see, so how it starts, how you work out. The first, let's say Joshua James, right, Rochester and DeVoe. Joshua went for ball first, so he sets out the tone of who plays first. So Trinidad had the first play. Okay, so Joshua plays first, then Sweeten, then James, then DeVoe, and it just goes from so it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So if James had missed his double, then Joshua would have come and won it and clean it up. He would have cleaned it up, but James won it, so that was it. Yeah. So it's turn-based format.
Right?
Turn-based.
So one team, the next team, then your team.
Each player has 3 darts, and it's turn-based. Yeah.
Okay.
And well, you have a predetermined amount of legs that you need to get to. So
Right.
this one was first to 10 or the best of 19 legs, which is a lot of darts on a stage.
Yeah,
Going from
best
500
of 19.
Yeah.
best
So
of
if it
y'all
went down to the wire,
y'all played 11 games,
Right.
and beat them 10-1. That's some serious belt all you throw out there, bro. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, this the cadence, the support between myself and James, the synergy that we had worked quite well. When we left here, the initial plan was for James to start. When we got there, James was like, Joshua, you seem to be throwing a little better right now. You take this start. I was like, yeah, you sure about that? He said, yeah. And the rest is history. I went, I did what my part, he did his part. If I fell a little bit, James would pick up. If James fell a little bit, I would pick up, and it worked quite well. Well, you can see how good it worked when we're going to the World Cup.
Yeah, the results speak. The results speak for themselves. So you and Walken will be the ones representing us at the World Cup then.
Correct.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So what comes up? Well, obviously, how often does the World Cup for darts come around? Do you know that?
The World Cup of darts is every year.
Every year.
Every single year.
Okay.
So
wow.
every year there's the competition, 40 teams in Frankfurt in Germany.
So it's always in Germany.
It's always, well, there were some years that it was in other locations, but since I think 2021 it has been staged in Germany.
Okay. Nice. So, and this will be taking place this year. When exactly will you guys be heading for Germany?
Well, it will be in June.
Okay.
The tournament is from the 11th of June to the 14th of June.
Okay, very short space of time.
Yeah, that's, you play a number of games per day when it comes to that. So a tournament tends to last one day, or sometimes it takes the entire weekend. So you may play in this tournament, the preliminary rounds are on the 11th and 12th. Then the 13th, once you qualify for that round, you go into, and then the finals and semi-finals is on the 14th.
Okay, so just a series. So you just gotta work your way through each day. Each day. All right.
Definitely.
All right, cool. Well, I have faith in you all. The way Walken's energy is showing here. I think y'all gonna represent us really well. So what's the training regimen like leading up to y'all's departure? How often are you all in front of a board? Every day? For the time wake up, we had to tell the boss, big things going on here. You gotta cut me some slack. Jeffrey gonna have to pick up. So what's the training looking like?
Yeah. Training right now is every single day. We train separately to bring our standard up to a certain level, and then 2-3 days a week we come together and try to build our rhythm, know each other, knows each other, check out what each other's preferences, and just build that camaraderie, that synergy with each other. Because last year, the world number 1, which is Luke Little and Luke Humphreys, world number 2, played in the tournament representing England. And they were knocked out in the first round that they entered. So not because you are, quote-unquote, the best in the world means that it's a clear pathway straight to the finals. You have to build that synergy. That's single darts have one rhythm, and then when you're playing doubles, you cannot build that same rhythm. So you have to slow down your play, concentrate, and try it, and also trust that your partner will do what you expect him to do.
Right. Is there a World Cup for single darts, or is this the only World Darts World Cup?
Well, so the PDC, this is the PDC, the governing, well, not governing body, but they're one of the governing body of darts. They have something called the World Darts Championships, right, which is held in December. That's a singles, but not necessarily country based, like how this is, but it's a World Darts Championship.
But it's more of an individual.
Yes,
kind of
that
thing.
one is individual, and there is the final rounds of qualifications for that will be in Bahamas, which we'll be heading to for the Caribbean Cup.
Okay,
So
nice.
it's the Caribbean Cup and the PDC World Cup qualifiers, World Championship qualifiers. But right now the standings, Joshua has the closest chance to qualifying for that, but points based, I think he's a little behind, right? Let's how much points behind the Argentina?
Just about 20 something.
Yeah. So you'll have to put in some big wins to qualify for that. But Yes, in short, yes, there's the PDC World Championships normally held in December, and that's normally in England.
But again, you said the qualifying cup for that is also
So,
next month.
but how that works is it's like a Grand Prix. That's the best way I could describe it. So they would have had qualifiers in Panama and
Right.
Chile, I believe. Or didn't have Chile again?
No, this year they only had 2
Right,
locations.
two. So how it works, they'll have 2 separate tournaments, and they will take your points from those tournaments. And then when they go to Bahamas now, that's the final day, and they'll tally up all the points. So right now there's a standings with points, and the person with the highest points will qualify for that particular tournament.
One person goes to that tournament. Right now, Jesus Salate, who represented the region last year, he is top of the point standings with 48 points. Then there's Norman Madu from Guyana with 26 points, and myself with 24 points. And then the others going down the list. So
you are in the running. You're like top 3 in the region.
Top 3.
In the
yeah,
region.
in the region.
So see, you're not even just going to the World Cup. I don't
I'm
think you're beating your chest enough about this. You know, you're one of the top darts players in the whole region. Not that forget Trinidad and Tobago. Your name had clout out there in the darts world. And last I checked, you only picked up darts maybe less than 5 years ago, if I remember the conversation.
2017.
Right. Yeah.
About,
Okay. See, so it's you're just coming up on 10 years then.
Yeah,
You know?
that's about.
Yeah, and I'm sure. I mean, that's definitely some time, but I'm sure there's some people here out there who've been doing the darts like for quite some time. You know.
No, myself and James actually have a very good chance of qualifying. During this tournament, there were 3 events during this tournament, this weekend. In event 1, I would have qualified or went on to the final, which I lost to Salate. I would have beaten James in the semi-finals to get to that final. James also qualified to the semi-final or quarterfinals wrong in the event 2. I would have also been knocked out in the quarterfinals. And
Right.
then in the event 3, I got to the semi-finals of that round, of that competition. James got knocked out a little bit earlier. So we are basically highest ranked Trinidadian nationals, aside from a Canadian-based Trinidadian who is Dean Prasad. All right. There were also other persons in the running who can, if they should win the next 3 tournaments, they could possibly qualify. Like persons like Michael Rivers, Kimberly Rivers, David Azola, and a young stud who basically picked up that a year and a half ago, Michael Achong. The Trinidad and Tobago team basically performed quite well in this throughout the entire weekend.
Right.
Yeah, it was really a remarkable performance.
Well, I can tell everybody down at the club must be up in in celebration and everything with all the wins y'all have been gathering. So are you down there, or are you doing your training individually by yourself? Or because I don't know if you're probably gonna have a couple students that want to pick up tips for you. They want you to teach them, but you kind of gotta lock in at this point,
Yeah. So I assist with the youth part of it. That's on our Saturdays with Ganesh. Yeah. At the Corpus Christi, as well as the youth national team and some other youths that are training with him. But normally we train by ourselves. Other days we may come together in a common place and practice playing each other and stuff like that to try to bring the level, because at the end of the day, bringing Trinidad and Tobago darts to the forefront is my major goal.
Nice. I think the next time you pass through here, and I kind of manifesting, I want you to go far. I want you to dominate them in Germany. So I'm sending you out there with full confidence in your abilities. But when you come back, I feel next time you're gonna have to bring a darts board for the studio so that we could try to practice. I don't think Iwer would mind. We have a whole space in the back there. We could set up the dartboard somewhere there. And we just have it there in the waiting room so people can practice and sharpen this skill. So that's my humble request to the Darts Association. The next time you all come back, if you all could bring us a board and 3 little darts, that would be wonderful. Preferably in the station colors so that they don't catch our horrors. But yeah, I definitely would enjoy that. And for anyone out there listening right now who would like to learn a little bit more about how to play darts, because you may see a dartboard in passing by your favorite parlor, your favorite bar, and you kind of may just pick it up every now and again to catch up to say, I'm trying to get the bullseye, I just want to get it in the bullseye. I've done that twice in my life, by the way. I thought I was real good, real cool with that. But apparently you explained to me that a bullseye is not always the best thing. So again, there's rules to this, and these guys know it better than me. But if you would like to learn, could you let them know where they can come out to find you guys?
Sure. So, every Tuesday, as we last time on the show, every Tuesday we have our national league, and more than most, we will have free boards. So, it's at the Cosmos Club in Port of Spain on the corner of Edward and New Street, and you can come join us there. You also you can reach out to us on Instagram and Facebook, Trinidad and Tobago Darts Association. Send a DM. And we will always. I've just recently someone from South messaged me, and I told them where they could meet some South guys that throw darts. So you could always reach out, let me know where you're from, and we can try and arrange something where you can meet some of the guys who practice in varying parts of Trinidad and Tobago. But the best place is to come through at Cosmos because it's very infectious. We've had many people who've seen these stories in the news and now they're on a team. Within days of coming out, a year now, there's a few guys who made a year now, this year would have been the first year, and they're still with the teams and they're playing really well, doing well. So it is very addictive. It is. Especially once you find figure out the right way to play and everything, and we have teams that are willing and open to take people. Just come through on a Tuesday. That's my best recommendation. Come through Tuesdays from 8 p.m. Cosmos Club, corner of Edward and New Street, and you can join us there.
Gentlemen, I want to thank you guys so much again for coming through, and once again, congratulations on your qualification for 2026 World Cup of Darts. Balfour, I know you and Walken will represent us very well, and of course, y'all please don't be a stranger to the Street 919 FM. You're always welcome here to come and let us know what's going on in the world of darts. It's a pleasure to have you again.
Yeah,
Appreciate that. Thanks very much.
Definitely, and we'll always be here. You're one of our first acceptors, so we'll definitely always be here.
Got you, man. All right, guys, we're going to take this quick pause again, and then we're going to dive right back into the council. Y'all don't go anywhere, but hold this tune in the meantime.
Many years ago in a distant land is where man created for Congo drama. Out of the iron we make a melody. Look, everybody dancing in harmony. Ancient rhythm in we bed, make we feel the way we ways. When we start to break away, break away, break away. This thing don't come on green or race. Everybody could relate. When we start to mash up this place.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Right, and that was the sounds of Mikel Teja and the Queen herself, Karine Ashe. We Calypso. That was a good one from DC. I think that one flew a little under the radar during the carnival, but that was definitely one of my personal favorites. Yeah, most definitely. Once you talking about culture in the music, you have me from there. Yeah.
Cause you know as well as I do the only.
So we're into it now, guys. J Energy right here alongside yours truly. What's good? What's good, Jay? How was the weekend?
Oh gosh, it was what to say? It was an eventful weekend for me because I relocated. So yes, my boys. So your girl was busy doing some I was being domesticated this weekend.
Papa, not domesticated.
Yes. all the housework.
Like the man put you in house and home. Wow. All right. Hey, big up to all y'all who flew down to Point Fortin. For my timeline is just filled with borrowed highlights, and I don't like none of all you.
Look at you.
Nobody say, come out now. Gil had the nerve to message me Saturday night. Nah. I am Pineapple Paradise. Where are you, Miss Lady? You even tell me you're flying. But
really?
you try to tell me. You trying to ask where are you? Like I'm supposed to be there. I don't understand that about people. Nah, people just assume that I just be at the biggest parties on principle now. And
I wonder why.
Nah, don't do me. There may have been a time where that was probably true.
Yes.
But I move a little different now. So unless you tell me, I want to see you there, where you think I'm going to be?
Because now
Elsewhere.
Elsewhere.
Come on, now, man. So you're flying just for the weekend, and then you tell me the Saturday night when you're out. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Make it make sense, and then you fly out today.
Look at that.
So what was the point?
True, eh?
What was the point? You had to do better. You had to do better than that, okay? Come on, man. Whatever. I feel next year I gotta put Borody properly and comfortably into my to-do list. You know,
yes, I agree.
Onto my event calendar and go down and experience the thing in its entirety.
The full bar in its entirety. Yeah,
exactly. Oh, also today, I know you said it was something else, but I just realized that it's May the 4th. Today is Star Wars Day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. May the 4th be with you. Yeah.
Thanks, I needed that.
Yeah. It's a very nerdy thing, but big up to all these Star Wars fans out there.
I have sons, so I know.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh, your sons are nerds?
No, I'm not saying there's nerds, but they like it too.
I'm just saying, listen, there's certain things in this world that once you like it, you're a nerd. Huh?
Yeah, there's deem you that, yeah?
There's deem you that. And it's not a bad thing, eh?
I like how you're picking up. True.
Nah. You'll be out here calling people nerds and things, and right now is nerds have all your squalor and all your poverty, because nerds running all the world, nerds controlling AI, nerds controlling the social media, nerds controlling everything that we use.
Gotcha.
And the reason why we live in suffering and sufferation is because I used to call them names in school.
Yep.
That is the real crux of it at the end of the day. Y'all stuff these people into lockers, call them stupid names, tease them, gang up on them, beat them up, whatever. Now they're in high positions in the world, running things. Who you think suffering? It's all your fault. The moral of the story is stop bullying. Okay? And that's my message for you all today.
I agree with
Bullies make the nerds that grow up to control the world. So talk to all your children. If you know your child is a little demon, wrap him up by the collar today. And tell him whatever shippiness you're doing to have a little person child out there, you're stopping it today. Because he gonna grow up and run Sabga and raise tax on everything. And I will blame you. Anyway, you also said today was
I said it was yesterday. It was on the 3rd I was watching it.
okay.
So yesterday it would have been in the paper, and I think they would have interviewed one of radio veterans that would have been A.V. Centil Bob. You know that name, right? It ring a bell?
Yes, very vaguely, because I'm not fully aware of all the original media giants of Trinidad and Tobago,
yes,
but
yes.
that one I've heard the name.
Yes. So what would have happened yesterday? Yesterday would have been that would have marked World Press Freedom Day, and that's just remind us how important it is to protect the voices that inform, question, and challenge power. Yes. So the thing is, it raised questions too, because they say, and it's not just us, because globally press freedom is now at its lowest level, and I think we fell back as well. I did some research on that because we were ranking. We had a good ranking, but I think we fell back. Let's see.
In what time frame?
Did they tell me the time frame? They say we is currently ranked. Trinidad and Tobago is currently ranked 32nd out of 180 countries. They say while it might sound good, the twist is we've actually dropped from 19th place just last year.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Nah.
Just last year when you asked me the time frame.
Last year we was top 20.
Yes.
Now we barely cracking top 40.
So
what does that tell you all about the state of our press today?
Exactly.
That is insane. That is insane.
So imagine, while yes, we're still one of the stronger countries in the Caribbean when it comes to media freedom, but clearly something is shifting.
Clearly,
if
we drop down,
ask that question,
that we dropped nearly 20 spots.
Yes.
On that list. By the way, just out of curiosity, did it happen to see where America lands on that
Let me see if they
in that particular ranking? Because they like to proclaim that they are the land of free speech, right?
Yeah, yes, I know.
Land of the free and all that. What it is? Uncle Joe used to say malarkey. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they are not even. Well, let's not say top 10, but something tells me tells me they're not even cracking in the top 5.
Let me see.
Because, especially in the past decade, the way American press has been treated by particular administrations.
Hey, I have some news.
Uh-huh.
They're ranking below Trinidad and Tobago 32nd.
Wow. Wait, 32nd? I thought we were 38.
Wait, I thought we were 30. Yeah, that's what they say. This means US ranks below Trinidad and Tobago right now. They rank 55 out of 180 countries.
United States, land of free speech. The first that's their first amendment, eh?
Yes.
Free speech, the right to free speech, and they are 55th in the world.
Look at that. It's ranked
55th.
Well below Trinidad and Tobago, we are 32nd.
And well below us.
So what does that say about press freedom worldwide?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Because, but again, we've seen particularly how the leaders in America right now treat the press.
And that's the thing,
when they are asking questions, they always try to pivot. They always try to call them down.
Yep.
Or, why are you asking these? This is not the questions that we should be asking. And of course, their orange leader just basically because they say you're just a terrible reporter, and I've just been meaning to tell you that.
Yes.
You come in here and you downgrade the work while the filthy Democrats are out there.
Look how good you do this signal. I pray. Are they hearing us internationally?
I mean, shout out to LA. LA usually listens in from California. I don't know if he will call in, but he does say it from time to time.
Okay, nice.
It's rough out there. It's rough out there. But we're seeing it here now too.
That's the thing. Yeah, we are.
That's the thing.
So if America, who is one of the most powerful democracies, they are struggling with press freedom, what does that mean for smaller nations like ours?
I mean, and for us to have been ranked so high last year,
Yep.
to now barely cracking top 40 this year speaks volumes. And I feel like we've been seeing that throughout the year. I don't want to point into anything in particular, but I do know specifically that there have been several cases within the past year of people
Yes.
saying certain things on social media about those in government, particularly life-threatening things, like they threatened them virtually.
Yes,
And
yes.
it was taken up seriously to the point that they were arrested for it. You know?
Yes.
Because again, that is a thing, and that is well within someone's rights to do. If somebody openly says something violent towards you on the internet, that is almost like it's like implication, basically. You know, it's almost like I don't know what it would fall under, but like conspiring to murder or something like that. You know, so you always have to be careful, particularly with what you say in that regard. You cannot like somebody, yeah, and you can say online that you don't like them, but the minute you start to get violent with it, you cross a line.
Definitely. Yeah.
You know, and different people, both in Trinidad and in Tobago, have been arrested for it. I don't know if they've stood trial for it or whatever or anything, but they've been arrested for it. You know, and those are just the legal reasons for somebody to have been fought down, you know, for and that's just average citizens. That's not even people in the press or whatever, just reporting the news, you know.
Yeah.
If our media is being stifled, what does that really say, you know, about our country? I don't care what side of the fence you stand on.
True.
The facts are the facts. So I follow a particular commentator online by the name of Rambles, and that is a guy who, to as far as I can see, only ever presents what is factual.
Yes.
However old the situation may be, the man does his research before he decides to post a video.
Okay. Yes.
Right? And it could be something that bashes this administrations gone by. I don't think he holds, or I mean, everybody has their biases, huh?
Yeah.
But for the information that he puts out there, it is maybe 90% neutral, and you still have people would fling dirt at him.
Yeah.
Because of sycophancy. There's no other word for it, and is a lot of y'all out there are just sycophants. I don't care from what side it is. Some of y'all just have too much blind loyalty for a plant and a sun on a logo. That's just what it is. And the thing is, we have people who we live in a country where you talk bad about me, I immediately get petty about you.
Yeah.
And that is, and I'm not talking about no leaders. That's just how we are in this country, you know.
Yes.
And that is a bad way to treat particularly media, when you are simply just trying to spread unconfirmed information. When people from news stations and whatever are out there in the public trying to get the information to you, right? Asking the hard questions, because somebody has to. You all call in here, and this is a place for y'all to just air your concerns. You know, a lot of y'all out there, unless you are literally standing at these people's gates, the gates of these officials and politicians, you are not getting the answers that you truly want. All you can do is ask and comment. But the people in media, those are the ones who have regular access to our leaders to ask them the hard questions that we can only type online or talk about on shows like this.
True.
So it's I think it's a really important thing that that we recognize the power that free speech has, particularly within our media.
Yeah.
Because yes, we may have dropped 20 points from last year, but there are still way more countries out there who couldn't even hope to crack the top 100,
True.
much less the top 40. And as much as I am a fan of traveling, and I would love to see all the wonders that this world has to offer, I know that there are certain places that I don't think I will get to go or see in my lifetime, because I don't want to go there, do something off without my knowing, and next thing you know, I am considered a criminal in that country.
Yeah.
Because of something I did or something I said that I did not know.
True.
Right? And that's just me traveling as a citizen, as somebody who reports the news. In the past, in this decade alone, we have heard of so many people in other countries, Russia, the Middle East, and even the so-called land of the free.
Yes.
Reporters that have been silenced verbally, gone missing, and just downright deleted from the earth. Which the current leader of the free world forgave the crown prince of, Saudi Arabia? I believe it was, for killing an American journalist.
Imagine that. Huh?
What kind of... I don't know of any other leader, particularly in American history, that would have ever let that slide, regardless of whatever wealth, influence, advantage, world advantage that would have gained. You don't just get away with offing one of my citizens.
True.
Bush started a whole war in the Middle East after September 11th. And that was after the deaths of thousands of people. You telling me you can't condemn a leader for offering one of your very own? It says a lot about the condition of the world we live in, and more importantly about the people that we have let rule the world.
True.
Because and that, I think, is one of the most dangerous things democracy has become. I believe it started out with the best of intentions. We wanted to live in a world where things were decided by the people, but forgetting that you don't have to be born a monarch or whatever to be corrupted.
Correct.
Because it didn't take long for people to start finding ways to corrupt the system of democracy.
True. Didn't take long at all.
And that has been the way of the world for well over a century.
Yeah. Because it's over 25 years. Our very own local journalist, Avril Senthil Barb, she highlighted yesterday in the newspaper when I read her article. She said she remember her news team was told to make a high-ranking official look good. She said the individual had just finished an interview and sent a message to the newsroom warning them to be very careful in telling this story. Of course, she went on to further explain she was highly agitated, and she said, there were public utterances. We were not going to use information that was, contrived, and she said she went ahead and spoke to her superior, and the story ran anyway. So, she said she felt vindicated when she presented the argument to her boss, and he agreed, and was just as, okay with the fact that the person, felt he could tell her and her team how to do the story, and that is from a local side of it, huh? So there was a clear lesson, in the kind of pressure that can come with the job as a journalist. It's tested in real time. It's really, really tested.
I could take this call real quick before we have to go to the break. Looks like
Sure.
it's Grongsman on the phone. Good afternoon.
All right, thanks. I'll call you back.
Pleasant
Your
good
call,
afternoon.
your call back? Yeah, because I know Grongsman. He will have to. I need to give him that room to talk.
Oh, he said it.
But yeah,
Sure.
and in the past year, I have known several individuals who work on broadcasting who have lost their jobs for taking stances on certain things, or certain things that they said, that
Yeah.
was not.
I
don't even know the proper word to describe it, but the point is they lost their job.
Yeah.
And the point of media is to have that free speech to ask those questions.
And yet, still imagine, here we are today, we have to walk on eggshells still, because we have to be mindful of what we say and about who we say what about.
And that's wild to me.
Yeah.
That's wild to me. Because what that tells me is that you don't want to be held accountable by anyone.
True.
After
Clearly.
we put you in the position of power to lead us, and you don't even think you owe us the right to at least give us some form of clarity as to what's going on when things go sideways. It can't be so. And
Right.
no matter who you are out there, you have, whether you are in media or not, when you see wrong, say something. Hold someone accountable, particularly when they are the ones who are in positions of power to change
Yeah.
things and make a difference. I want you all to remember that while we take this break. We'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere, okay?
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
A feeling for a big meal. Chicken. With big taste.
Must be KFC.
And big flavor.
Chicken.
And value for more money.
Must be KFC.
Yo, who keeps saying that? Well, I hearing something.
I'm the voice in your belly.
Get big value every day of the week, from Munchin Mondays to Fantastic Fridays, and specials to make your weekend even tastier. Check socials for details. Remember, there's only one original, often imitated but never duplicated. It must be KFC.
TechFlex TT Limited, the #1 computer store in Trinidad and Tobago, has all your tech needs. We have the latest computers, powerful MacBooks, and affordable Chromebooks for school and work, providing new and refurbished options to suit everyone's budget. Also, we carry a variety of printer options and ink solutions for your home and office needs. Need repairs done? Our experienced technicians can solve your tech problems. Visit us now at any of our 2 locations, Wilson Road, Scarborough, next to Royal Castle, or Penco Street, Montrose, Chagonas. Call 235-4919 for more info. TechFlex TT Limited. Affordable tech. Exceptional service.
She's done it all for you. Nurse. Chef.
Mom, I could borrow.
Always helping you out in a crunch. Yup. Mom is that girl. And KFC's helping you show her just how lucky you are with a Quartz shopping spree with $10,000. Buy a Lucky 7 bucket for just $99. Upload your receipt to KFC's DMs and you can hook Mom up with a $10,000 Quartz shopping spree. Plus, more treats to spoil her, from a sparkation to stylish reflexer eyewear. Show Mom she is that girl with KFC. Promotion ends Friday, 8th May. Approved by the NLCB.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 888-484-0141 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the street, 919 FM.
Mondays looking real good. Munchie Mondays at KFC. Get one piece of that signature chicken plus a regular side for just $19.95. Small price, big satisfaction. Start the week right. It must be KFC. Order now via the KFC TT app only. Follow KFC Trinidad and Tobago WhatsApp channel for all the deals.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ill, and you could get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, behind the Babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
To be a millionaire or some kind of petty bourgeoisie anytime you're living here in this country. You got to be in skullduggery, making you money illicitly to live like somebody in this country. It's outrageous and insane, them crazy prices in Port of Spain, and like the merchants going out their brain, and the working like the only toiling in vain. Where you ever hear a television for 7,000, $250,000 for a piece of land, a pair of sneakers, $200, 80,000-90,000 for motor cars. At last, here in Trinidad, we see capitalism gone mad. It's sad and getting more bad because do capitalism gone mad. Provide for your family today on your present salary is an impossibility in this country. So many bills to pay, there is no conceivable way to save for a rainy day in this country. Our voraciousness, to be precise, is why every damn thing so overpriced. Big business making everybody feel. Government give them a open license to steal. Would you believe me? One nylon panty is $19.90. $20 for some baby milk. The cheapest jersey costs over $60. 200 and change a yard for silk. It hard here in Trinidad. Lord have mercy, capitalism gone mad. It's sad, things getting more bad. Oh Lord, capitalism gone mad.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
To buy a pack of cigarette, just leave you with a hole in your wallet, and money is so hard to get. In this country, necessity or luxuries, it doesn't matter what the item is, you're charging anything they please. In this country, primary school books price is lewd, is highway robbery, the price of food. All hopes and dreams elude the poor man, but politicians still expect good work attitude. Just imagine this, the cheapest coffee, over 3,000, not even dying today easy. Thousands of dollars for the undertakers, so you could get a spot in the cemetery. It hard here in Trinidad. Oh Lord, capitalism gone mad. The gladness that once we had is gone because capitalism gone mad. You got to have heavy contact, know how to move up in society to make any kind of impact. In this country, you got to know how to chip the feel, how to scheme and swindle properly, perfect the art of wheel and deal. In this country, I say survival in this land isn't easy for no man. With unemployment and high inflation, somehow we go dead before the end of this recession. Where the hell is this? Some mango Julie costing $3.50, $40 for one watermelon. Half your salary for fish, meat and poultry. Time you buy greens, all your money done. It hard here in Trinidad. Lord have mercy, capitalism gone mad. It's sad and getting more hard. Put a hand, Lord, capitalism gone mad.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that
Lion brand product, fry bake mix. Craving the golden perfection of homemade fry bakes without the fuss? Lion brand fry bake mix in its convenient, easy to use pouch makes it incredibly simple. Just add water and yeast, mix and fry for crispy fried bakes that are ready in minutes. Perfect for a quick snack, or our fry bake mix helps you bring family and friends together around the table for a delicious meal. Share the flavor and create delicious memories with Lion Brand Fry Bake Mix. Lion Brand, the power behind our great taste traditions.
come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
So the Taurus Nation is out in full force. I want to say happy belated birthday going out to Keone. That's my girl, sweet like soca. And I gotta say, special congratulations going out
This also goes for
to my boy Johnny Chell, Joshel Johnson. He is the 2026 winner of the Poetry Slam, TNT Poetry Slam competition.
Yes.
My boy, I'm waiting to catch get the full performance, but my boy was out in police serviceman uniform for his performance.
Yeah?
I want to get the whole thing, and I think when I get the whole thing, I am definitely going to play it on the radio.
I agree.
Because I think, because I think Trinidadians are the most lyrically gifted.
Thank
people
you.
in
Thank you.
The way we know how to turn a phrase and words, even in just regular conversation, the way the adjectives that Trini chooses to use,
So true.
is
To describe
so,
stuff, yeah?
is so unique to us. You know, you don't just pop out anywhere and just say, "Well, that is extravagant news." Because who says that? Who says that? Who uses that? You know, when they get something. That is extravagant news.
Our people.
Yeah. Only a Trini would do that.
Yes.
So, man, big up to my brethren, Joshel. Congratulations. You definitely deserve
But listen,
that.
the way I love to follow those poetry slams and those different anything with poetry, I
listen,
love.
the ones that pop up, particularly on socials, I sit down and I listen to them every time.
I'm not gonna tell you I've listened to one or two like over and repeat, because like every time it just like wow.
Yeah.
By chance we can't just get to interview someone.
You know what? I'm sending a voice note to him right now. Joshua, when you get this right, hit me up and let's get you in on the Street 919 FM for an interview, because I think I think people need to actually hear your poetry skills live and in person. You know, so link me when you get this and let's work on a day to do that. For real. Yeah?
Nice.
We got our callers coming in now. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon, my lady.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Grumps, man, how you doing?
I'm going good. But, my lady, you stretch your back before you sit down on the chair today.
Oh gosh, no, I didn't stretch it. You're ready to pong me. I have a cushion, so let me brace it.
No. I'm preparing you. I not Christian, so I just preparing you for season.
Wait, you have a pillow in the back of you for real?
Yes,
What is this? Nah. I don't notice you have a pillow back there, you know. Where's my pillow?
Oh,
you see that is Chris. That's Chris again showing favoritism, you know.
No, don't blame Chris. I took it from next to you, mine.
Anyway, girl.
Hey, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, I.
I don't know what's going on with you today, but you're on point with every single thing, every topic you touch on today, and the comments that you make about the topic that you touch, whatever topic you touch on today, because you touch more than one.
Yeah.
I listen to you carefully, and you're so on point. I think the media in this country has some sort of fear in questioning politicians. That is why they have a select few to come in press conferences to hold interview, but they don't ever ask the hard question that we, the public out here, don't get the opportunity to ask. And they're supposed to be like our mouthpiece, and they're failing us every time we have a press conference. Imagine when I have a press conference, whoever the interviewer will say, all right, no more question. Okay, well, we'll take we leave because no more question. I don't see that happening with real hard knock media people. They just go down to the last and how you the people who they're interviewing running. So I don't know. But you're so on point. You're so on point. All your topic on point. But you know something? You see, in this country right now, we have for the police service a set of killers. Yeah, I telling you, a set of killers. Look at all these statistics with crime. And they're always talking about the people fire at them first and they fire back. And I hope they're doing ballistic tests to show, because they feel like they're judge, jury, and executioner. And that is so bad for the country. And they're getting away with it. And who ain't get killed? Like whoever in hospital, like they put a licking on them, or they might shoot them or something. Another thing I hear into, I was coming from South not too long ago, and I hear somebody saying on the radio that licensing officer telling a man who parked in his vehicle that he should have one seatbelt and give the man a ticket for not wearing seatbelt. While parking, all kind of stupid, mad thing ain't going on in this country. And the government of the day who say that they was going to take away the merit points and drop traffic fine. Ain't do that. Instead, they raise it triple and giving people award for giving out the most tickets. So here we're going on now. Everybody wanted to get money, so what they're doing, they're giving ticket for anything. Imagine a man get a ticket because the licensing officer find that there's a black and white number plate, the background is white and the letters is black. They find that the number plate background wasn't white enough. You see the kind of dotishness going on in this country? And things that I find the government should be looking at, because like they're only looking at way to brutalize the citizens of this country. That thing they should be looking at. Like for instance, your whole lot criminal. You could make it change his mind, send him in for, oh God, I just can't ever pronounce that word, rehabilitation or whatever.
Yes, that's it.
And bring him back out a good person. He will do a better job in solving crime than some of these police, And I just watch these police now as criminals. Bandits is criminals, but police is criminals too. And they are legal criminals. They're killing people just so. Look, I watching Ian Allen just the other day, where a fella had an altercation with some neighbor, and a police gone, call the man out the house. The man come out and open the door and let the man back inside and shoot him and kill him and gone. And nothing. These things, nothing to ever come out there. They should set up something where things like police brutality and things, they should set up boards to deal with incidents like this. They're giving police too much power and free reign, and they're corrupt. Do you understand? This is the thing I want the government to be looking into. And the bad thing about this whole thing is that these people in government, they have a way with words. They have a way when they talk and they put the word in the right places, cause you to believe everything they say as gospel, And that is why we have sycophants in this country, because they get carried away with that. Imagine the government may be doing stupidness, but they're defending it for the government. The government didn't even have time to come out and talk, really pending it for the government. That's how sad it is in this country, boy. But I sorry for the next generation coming up, boy, because right now we don't know who to trust. We don't know who to trust. I say after the election that we should have a third party. Immediately after the election, I was saying that. And boy, they come down on me like a ton of bricks. But you see why we need a third party now? Because we PNM not good for the country. UNC was. But then the thing is now, who we go put? And even if they come back and they put PNM back in office, you know what PNM going to do? They wouldn't move nothing that the UNC put in place to brutalize me. We in a sad place today, my brother. We're in a real sad place. Anyway, have a blessed evening. I just wanted to get in these few words. I'm the Lady McQueen.
Yes.
Oh, gosh, girl. Do some push-up and all kind of thing before you come on this program.
Yes, yes, sir. Start to lift some weights.
He just broad and he back broad, so he good. But
Yes,
you are kind of frightened
I
for
had to
you.
lift some weights. Don't worry.
All right, okay. Yeah. Have a blessed evening.
Yes.
Yes, I go, man. Pick up yourself.
Remember the key to some
boy.
working hard.
He brought some serious points across there.
This is state we living in, y'all. You know?
And as you say, the state we living in, guys, I don't know if you all see the headlines today. It hit me hard. The fact that our country is now ranked among the top 10 most dangerous in the world, actually we placed 7th.
Wow.
How that sink in, peeps? Listen, members.
Number 7.
Yeah, we ranked number 7.
Now they have a lot of different rankings when it comes to stuff like that. You know, who ranked that one in particular?
Did they
Because a lot of people, a lot of people
I
do
saw it on
those.
actually saw it on the headline this morning. So I was wondering who ranked it just now.
Number 7
They say it often come from global database, crime indexes, perception surveys. So it would have to be from one of them to make it this morning in the headlines.
Number 7, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we up there with? Because I tell you right now, if Jamaica not there, that means we in a bad place. Because I know Jamaica was up there for a long time. But I don't know. I feel like maybe because we consume so much local media, maybe we don't see it as much. But somehow I feel like we don't hear about violence in Jamaica the way it used to be. Because there was a time, even when I was living in my small country, where I would hear of the really bad stories that would come out of Kingston and the crime that was happening there. And I feel that as I've gotten older, those have lessened slightly. But maybe I'm just not paying enough attention. Did they say who else was on that list?
Yeah, they actually say based on the crime index rankings, the NOBIO crime index ranking, the countries most appearing in the top 10, we have Venezuela as number 1. We have Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea.
New Guinea. We have Haiti.
Okay.
Wow. We have Afghanistan.
Right.
And in 5th position, South Africa. And 6, Honduras. So those are the top
those are the
6
ones that are above us.
Above us.
And 8,
and
9,
just
10.
below us is Guyana. Yes.
Wow.
And El Salvador, then Brazil. I would have thought Brazil would have been
a lot. You thought Brazil would have been higher?
Yeah, Brazil make it okay.
I mean, at this current stage, we know what goes on in Venezuela, Haiti with their current situation, with the hostile takeover that happened there, and Afghanistan, has been in a constant state of war for nearly a quarter century, so. Those kind of make sense,
Yeah.
And then you have us, Caribbean island. Haiti is a country on an island, but Haiti is like way bigger than we are.
Yeah.
And again, has always been, Haiti is a country that I have a lot of respect for because it was the first. It is the first free black nation in this hemisphere, and they have always suffered. They have always paid the price for that.
I see.
In one way, shape, or form.
I think the world has seen that.
Yeah, and yet somehow they still continue to.
One time my son told me, "Mommy, could they change the name of that country?" yeah, please. Because every time he hears something, he says, "Mommy, it's always something bad always happening." Yeah, could they change that name?
I don't know. I have to go back and do my research as to what Haiti, because that's how you spell it. How are you supposed to pronounce it? It's Haiti. Haiti, yeah.
And not Haiti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a proper pronunciation in French. So, but I still have a lot of respect for them. But for us being so high up there, it's something very sad to see. I don't know if there ever was a time where people, could leave their house unlocked and go down the road and come back and nothing happened. I don't know if a time like that ever existed here, but
maybe many moons ago.
Yeah, probably when we didn't exist.
Correct.
Probably when we didn't.
I feel good about that there. I feel youthful, young.
But I wish that we could somehow go back to that.
True.
I don't know. I'm not sure what it's going to take for us to get back there. But that begs a really interesting question. If this is how high we are ranked on most dangerous countries?
Most dangerous, yeah.
Most dangerous countries in the world. Is the current method that we are using to quell crime really working?
True. Members, feel free to call in. That's a nice question. I love that. Is the current, SOE that's currently in effect, are we being protected, or is it about perception? Because some people say they feel safer. Others, I've heard a majority of persons say nothing has changed. So, where do we stand?
It doesn't feel like anything. I don't feel like we are in a state of emergency at this point.
Correct, because over the weekend, the amount of murders we had.
Again?
I
didn't even bother to count this time because I just didn't want to feel depressed.
I honestly started to feel now like we're just a nation just reacting to crime now, because we're not tackling it.
No, just reacting as usual. Never acting. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, DJ Dream.
Afternoon.
And the young lady there.
Hi, good
Well, I
afternoon.
see Friday looking like a million bucks. I know that is mountain, the Eagle Land.
I know.
You went down point 14?
Nah. A little too far, and I didn't have no transport, so.
Now, right now, they're telling me I need doghouse. So I watching and seeing what's going on right now.
Oh, you in the doghouse,
I
boy?
tell you, nation know the unjust and the wickedness and discrimination and the racism going on with them, with certain ministers and them in this country, how they're victimizing poor people. But Dream, I got to deal with them in that time. Yesterday, me and the family went down Caro and take a little saltwater bath. So I tripping in City Gates down there. So I see they renovating the toilet in City Gates there, right?
Oh, yeah?
But I already see this white portable toilet there. So I go in the Dream, I see like the heart are going in. It's all cold AC, music inside that portable toilet, kind of marble sink. But that is a big piece of record to collect that money there.
Wait, in public City Gate? All of that fancy thing?
Yeah, I tell you, with music, what I tell you, you're going off in style.
I'm part of the traveling public, so I've never used any washrooms at the City Gate. But listen, hearing this, I'm going to see for myself this evening.
I had a see. I think I may have...
Go and say they feel like in London, in the making cold.
What?
You're sitting down here listening to music, marble tiles on the wall, glass on the wall. You saw in the looking Dream.
I feel like I've only...
But that piece of kickback in that racket running there.
You saying that? I don't have no proof for that.
Well, let me have no proof. I put the disclaimer. But I saying that. But Dream, remember, I a man, I trying and going out there knocking on doors. I stand up for the work TT. What on the run on that minister and local government on that Krisha Amen. A certain man give me the S and tell me to register. Everything come out to start to register from this Sunday. We have to go up on the line to register now. So the man was me and tell me, well, go down by Brentwood down there and register down there because they register people down there. I go down there, I scrape patches, go down there to register this, that. You know, after Saturday, we 1 year in, what they had down there. You know, they hire people, they call all people. The simple event they register with the whole team working. And up to now, the day in court, I call him, say this certain man, he tell me something fishy. Seems like a real victimization thing going on right now, you know. Because I as a man, I had to let change my trying, I knocking, and those in authorities neglecting me. Is one thing, them causing crime, you know. Because I am man alone and making my chance because I trying and going out and going my ministers. Applying for work, this, that thing, and then they handpicking people who are handpicking and victimizing me. Real talk, and people who are wrong. This radio station, they who talking and feel like they're so righteous and people, every morning, every day they come on the radio and talking. Them father in watching them and turning in the grave. Because when I come into talk, he's not taking my cause, he say bashing the government and thinking, but I realize what them fellas and them, you know. Them is about eat our food. So food and all I watching all that. I see the down there, like loopy dog down there. All this cockroach by. All this disgraced African people that cannot lick but something gym. I go on my bless.
Yeah, take it easy, KFC. Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm curious about that bathroom thing though. Yo, I have not traveled.
He raised my eyebrow.
I have not traveled to Citygate or out of Citygate, I should say, in a very, very, very long time. I know in my uni days, I used to have to travel. There was a year I had to travel to South, to UTT South campus, and there was a shuttle that used to ship out of there every morning, and it was my ritual. I would go in every morning. I would stop at the rituals, pick up a patty for breakfast and a coffee. Maybe in that time at one point I probably went and used the bathroom, but that was like 10 years ago.
You see, look how long that was.
Yeah.
But just because of the
I can't even remember what that bathroom would have looked like. All I know was I definitely dreaded that I had to use it.
Yes.
You know, because it's a public restroom. Oh yeah, I don't have to go into detail. Public restrooms is just nasty.
It's
okay?
no. It's a no.
It's just nasty. I am very like even just to number one. Yeah. You know, it's like a treading over thing. And from what I understand, I hear female bathrooms is worse.
Yes.
Which makes no sense to me because but then again, it kind of makes sense because you all take a lot longer in the bathroom than we do.
And they're a lot messier. I don't know for some reason. And then you remember when it's that time of the month for women, some of them not. It's disgusting. That's why when that's why when KFC said it, I am seeing the work going on because I passed through. But I wouldn't even entertain the thought of using a public washroom.
Yeah.
So the luxury I'm hearing in there now. Wow.
It's something like Hyatt. I'm not curious enough to go and try. Hey, what you had to travel this afternoon?
I can assure you, I'm just gonna poke my head.
Yeah, just poke your head in. And
I don't even use my fingers to push the door. It's that bad.
Yeah. use your toe. Lean forward. Poke your head in. If you're looking at it, just take a quick picture and send it my way now.
Yes, because we have to see.
I will post it up. I will post it up first thing Tuesday when we reach for everybody to see.
Yeah.
This is what Citygate working with.
Yes.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Hashim Dibilonga and our dear announcer there.
Yes,
Hi, pleasant good afternoon.
How you doing?
Well, boy, a bit and a sweet because I cannot get no reception still. Well, the reception very, very poor today. And I'm not even seeing you on YouTube, so I do not know.
You're not seeing us on YouTube?
You are not getting on YouTube. Maybe I check in on that live. I'm not seeing your program. So I do not know
check Iwer. Hold on. It might be Iowa TV. It might be Iowa TV instead of the Street 919. Maybe that's what it is. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Iowa TV we're streaming.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to Iowa TV.
Okay, because I'm now saying I do not know what cardinal sin I perform that I cannot get this station at all.
I
Radio.
don't know.
But anyhow, I'm still lamenting with the station management to do what is best, because all other radio stations are getting them perfect. And I don't know what it is about this station. I don't know if callers throughout the island, Trinidad and Tobago, getting good reception. I try all the radios I have here, and it's the same problem. Because up to, the last tune I requested on the station, I had good reception was just this telco poops. And after that, that was it. After that, telco poops. I said, look at that. But anyhow, so be it. So I'm still pleading, and my blast from the past, I don't know what topic you're speaking about, but in the meanwhile, my blast for the past is Back to Basics by Trinidad Rio. Because apparently I have to go back to basics.
That's a nice one.
Trinidad Rio. Okay.
Back to basics. So let me hear, what is the topic now? Let me see if I could make an intervention since I'm online here.
Oh, we were just talking about the fact that on the headlines today, Trinidad and Tobago, we sadly to say we are ranked number 7 as one of the most dangerous countries in the world. So now we are asking, under the current state of emergency, are you feeling, is it protection or just perception? Because a lot of people saying they feel like nothing has changed, and then it have a few persons who saying, they actually feel safer. What do you think?
Well, I get so conditioned into crime for the past 8-9 years in this country. So to me, all I ask God is to protect me. But I know lots of people are troubled.
Yes.
Right? Because a state of emergency is a tool used in political science to remedy uneasiness in the state. That is what a state of emergency is in academic terms, right? And the SOE is a derivative of a state of emergency, right? So that is how it is. Because if you don't have a state of emergency, what is happening based on political science is revolutionary legality.
Okay.
That is the other side of the state of emergency. That is academic. That is academic terminology, right? But I want to go deeper into it, but just stating it. But I get conditioned, because we have been classically conditioned for this crime thing for the past 8-9 years, and for the first thing people ask you when the morning come, some even before the prayers, who did last night? That is very classical conditioning come.
So
I really wish that we could really come up with some serious remedies to solve the situation. Also, the thing is, the academics have to come together and come to solutions to deal with these issues we have here, these social issues we have here. If the academics do nothing, we will just go on in rum shop talk, and it just be what they call a recurrent decimal. So that's what I have to say on this thing. But happy to hear your voice, ma'am.
Yes.
And to hear our announcer there, our beloved announcer Hashim, because the Hashim the belonger, because thick and thin, he tries his best to, as they say, to mesmerize the minds of the masses, as Phil the Trill wants to say. In other words, he tries his best to keep people happy. That's what it means. Yeah. So thank you all. Hashim, until Thursday, and ma'am, until Thursday.
Sure, no problem. Thanks for your contribution.
And you brought a period of refreshing in announcing in Trinidad now, at this moment here. A lovely voice.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thanks and bye. Hashim, bye.
Yes, sir, lock it up. Big of yourself.
You're good, thank you.
So that's going to be our blast from the past to close out our show a little later on. So y'all look out for that for sure.
Our country we must have regard.
Hey, Dr. Wakanda, good afternoon. Gotta screen this before I play it, eh? So you give me a short.
Surely.
But back on the regards of the topic, I firmly believe that they need to look at a different alternative than simply just saying state of emergency, because you cannot.
True.
I don't believe that you are confidently looking at us in the face and telling us that the SOE is working simply because the murder rate is supposedly smaller than when it was at the same time, 2 years ago, when there was no SOE. It doesn't. It does very little comfort for the people still losing loved ones.
True.
In this current SOE, right? Looking at or treating the lives that have been lost and just treating them as a statistic does not comfort anyone. Least of all the people who are affected by
Affected directly, yeah.
you know. And so I need you to redouble your efforts in a different way. I don't know what you gotta do. Bring the defense force out. Send a message to Prezi Kangaloo, and tell her to get the boys in green out. The servicemen who the women saying no good. Get them something. Get them something to do.
I think we have one of our members. If he's listening, and I think it's an attorney. It would have been nice to get some expert, on expert drop-in caller who could tell us, some other solution other than the SOE. Should have been, another angle, because at this point now we need to have solutions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to have solutions because we've been trying it for a while. Look, how long? How long again? It's a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very long while, and it's just.
I believe we are in our third or fourth SOEs in under a year, just over a year at this point, because that has been one of the constants of this new administration. The constant state of emergency. I think there's probably only been 3 months in the past year when we weren't under a state of emergency.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, we just have been. And I'm not even afraid of it anymore. When you put a country in a state of emergency, shouldn't that be cause for concern?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be moving a little bit different. Even as an average citizen,
True.
I don't even think I've seen law enforcement moving any differently. to be quite frank.
Yes.
To be quite frank, White, apart from when I think it first dropped, and there was plenty news coverage of them patrolling
together, increased police and military presence
with baton and shield through particular neighborhoods. What they called Zosos.
Yeah.
Right. So you had that for the first couple months or so, raiding different zones of special operations. Let's call them what they are. Stereotypical disenfranchised neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
And you may or may not have apprehended a few in the process, but what has that really done to dampen the actual problem?
Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah, true.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good evening.
You even see that SOE? What are they going to do? To oppress people. Yesterday was World War Freedom Press Day.
Mm-hmm.
So people had to come out and talk, and especially the media and them. Well, all they cover and all the story covered in the right way. But dream, I see that young educated black girl, Mr. Senator John Bate. I see the truth, she under the bus. Because she want to see that young girl, the fruit of the nation. I see that old wicked man called Forrest, a waste of time. Show the young girl under the bus, and he's a man, a seasoned politician. He could have tell the young lady how to go about. I find Forrest we should go through, Not that young girl alone to go, she carry a mash up just for Forrest. Who is the boy? Mash up the young girl courage just so. But Jim, I hear talking about the stage of emergency, right? You know, 2010 to 2015.
Uh-huh.
You know, I did get locked up for that, when I see at the stage of emergency. When Sido sing out of life, we come down the dunker and scrape up a whole set of people just so scrape up me, must have father, my brother, so. I spent 45 days in Montana Bay. You know what my lawyer? The Honorable Opposition Leader, Ms. Penny Beckers.
Sure.
Okay.
Them that whole innocent people, lock them up. They have no charges to charge them. So all of them would have looking up the now. They go sue the state. Because the crime rate still going on helter skelter. Look down on my side there, I see they kill about 4 bandits. Well, I tell them not all stay from Central. Because Central is racking running them police to them down. As you come from outer zone and come down here, all you can leave. Because the plan them down here different. Them must pay the money to make sure and lock down the place and protect the plan them down here. So that I assume June that didn't make no sense. They have to go back to the drawing board and try to get it right again. Because I told press poor people who come out and talk. So those who are in authorities who only hire people over right through and people who really want work to see about their family and the loved ones, all are victimizing them. Because the guy went down the city gate yesterday and going in a portable toilet. I eat it and drink it inside it to the chips fall on the ground, get it up and eat it. First inside the clean. Take a trip down there and show down there looking, that portable toilet looking. And people need work and this and that and high-end people and all them kind of thing over and over back right there. And they did dream the 3rd time, you know. Since last year I applied for the work we run on that drilling job, you know. Ministry of Works, you know. Because I was a man who was fighting back to see if I get back. Because I am a really can't work no hard work and thing. I did and come back alive. And the last review legislature I was working. And they stopped by the grant and thing. And that's why I am fighting. I am a doctor paper state. I can't do no hard work and this and that thing in there. But when the cow don't go, I hold him back the road for. So I looking for opportunities. I go in my MPs. I go in there. I stand up online. They call people who right around me because a woman who right around me. She called me and tell me the call show this Sunday, you know. When I look up for them, they call me out. No, they didn't call me out. So what they're trying to do? I trying to change my life, trying to be a good law-abiding citizen. They say it's opportunities. They want me going out and looking for opportunities. They ain't getting no opportunities. So all who listening, all the cut it out and listen to the ministers and this one who have a early morning program always talking like he's so righteous and he's so care about black people. The same people who talk about people, them have their own interest in hand. Because he come in and talking. Up to now, why come out and talking, you're unjust and the wickedness of growing up with me, you tell me what I talking mad. I am a madman. So I was a madman for the last 9 years plus when I was questioning the former regime. You know now he's a madman. I'm going to tell them about the rest of them dream is a whole setup. I ain't lying. We people real evil and wicked too, you know. As if you get a little small thing, them don't care, you know. Them only come and talk like they're so righteous, you know, Jim. Something wrong with black people, so I God bless.
Let us build a nation together.
So
KFC drove up points. The last time I remember honestly being drastic was well over that decade ago, back when, what was it, 2011, early 2012?
I think it's somewhere around there.
When the administration of the day did a serious crackdown.
They did a
what Trinidad was under curfew at the time.
We were under curfew, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was serious.
That, to me, is what a state of emergency is supposed to be like.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that I want us to all be living under curfew right now. And we all know the attitudes of a lot of law enforcement in this country, especially when they get let off the leash. But like my old primary school principal used to say. Sometimes the good have to suffer for the bad.
I agree with that statement. Yeah.
And honestly, and unfortunately, we are just in that current state right now.
Because just recently they were questioning if they should bring back the curfew after I think after we had the murders some weekend back.
The ones where there was about 6 or 7 in 3 days.
And a lot of people were posting on social media. I was seeing it. I'm sure you saw it where people were saying bring back curfew. But then how much really is the curfew gonna do? Is it just gonna limit movement, you know?
That's the thing. It limits. Yeah, it's a more drastic measure, and the thing is, these criminals at this point are not. Criminals aren't stupid, right? And clearly, with the act of this, in this current state of emergency, they have obviously gotten comfortable enough to the point where they feel like it really does not mean a thing anymore, unless you are caught.
Yeah.
Because I think under state of emergency, certain rights are not available to you once you're caught with criminal charges.
Or stripped, I should say. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Other than that, and the thing is, they're not getting caught, so they're just carrying on business as usual.
As usual, yeah.
You know, so unless you are willing to open up the can of worms fully, crack down on those who are caught, you know, held without any possibility of parole coming back out there, a curfew on the nation that limits the movement of criminals, you know, I don't think that you're going to see much of a difference moving forward. Because like I said, listen, if Trinidad and Tobago could go a week,
I'd love to see that. I know what you're going to say. Complete it.
Without murder in 2026, that would be considered a miracle right now.
Yeah. I know that you're going to say.
Imagine that is the state that we are living in. If we don't hear that someone has died after 3 days, we start looking left and right because we know it coming.
Yeah.
We know somebody going to get it somewhere, be it by accident, be it out of retaliation, whatever. It's coming. That is just the state we are in right now.
Yeah.
And
Sada.
again, we are so numb to it. It really won't affect us unless it hits close to home.
Yeah.
All we will do is sigh, shake our heads, say, "This place, boy."
Yep. Yeah. That's what
everybody
do.
That is how a lot of people in this country feel now. This place.
Imagine that.
Not Trinidad and Tobago. Not my country. This place. We can't move like we're proud to be from Trinidad and Tobago anymore.
And it's been a while, as far as I could recall, it's been a while. It's not that you know, it's a long term problem. It's not a problem that just came about 5 years ago, 10 years ago. It's a long term problem.
It has been a long term problem. And one of the things I've learned
to see the administration that could really do something about it rather than just doing stuff that just give us put like a temporary bandage on something deeper. It's something way deeper.
But here's the thing, that what I have learned since actually getting to live here, you know, hell or high water, this is I say it unabashedly, it's my favorite place in the world.
Yes.
Right? But what I have learned over the years is that we don't have a lot of pride for Trinidad and Tobago, even when something good happens.
Correct.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's we made history doing something good, so you know, like look at earlier this year, 2 Trinidadians, won Grammys, 1 Grammy Awards. One of them actually taught me at the University of Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
Many years ago. He was my teacher. And he went on to win a Grammy for leading, I think, best conductor leading an orchestra. I can't remember the full title, but he's an orchestra leader. He's teaching at a very renowned university in the States right now.
Right.
But he's Trinidadian.
And he wasn't. I'm sure we didn't even do much
We didn't.
You
we
see?
we didn't know a damn thing.
Look at, for example, this morning.
It was just something that made the news, and that's it.
And just looked over.
Basically, you know. Now, mind you, certain things like when things like that happen, like when Keyshawn won the first gold in 3 decades or whatever.
Yeah.
Gave him house, gave him land. They named the high school in Toko after him.
Yes.
I only learned that recently when I was like, yeah. But these are things that we need to celebrate. We don't have national pride anymore. And it's to the point where even when good things happen, we just kind of look at it and be like, yay. You know?
Yes.
Or we just complain about it.
You remember when you did the interview earlier on, when you started the program, and you was like, the guy isn't giving himself, enough. It's like
giving him enough credit, right?
Yes, because look at where you putting our country.
Dude, you made history.
And he did the same thing you were just referring to. He was like,
yeah.
No, that's like, whoa, my boy, whoa.
Yeah, you need to celebrate that.
Yay.
It's not just no little yay. You made history.
Exactly my point.
It may seem small to somebody out there, but like, okay, then you do it then.
True.
You do it.
So true.
There's no you complain about everything. Speed comes to Trinidad, and I wanted to maybe on Thursday I will show it. But there was a boom of social presence, he is still generating talks and about the Caribbean in general and Trinidad and Tobago and engagement all over the world. And a lot of y'all just ignorantly calling, who is that? Or who cares?
Yeah, I heard those remarks, yeah.
Instead of saying, yes, and we represented good. Or they say did nothing good. You ever seen your culture on such full display before? Everything was, all these stops were pulled out when he came here.
And I'm not
from
going to
all
say that.
aspects of ethnic cultures. Indian dancing, stick fighting,
and it's not like we had a week to do it or anything, everything. We just had it was a day. We had a day to put everything. Hours, you see, not even a full day. Hours to put our culture in.
The preparation obviously took time.
That took time, yeah.
That took time. But the fact that he was only here for not even a half a day.
That's my point. You had to fit everything in that you can about a capsule of your country's culture. Mm-hmm.
And you did it to a point where he's still talking about it, well over a week after he's gone, and still mentioning it in whatever other stream. He's in Puerto Rico right now. I can't hear what he's saying. I'm watching him right now. But I'm sure he mentioned Trinidad at some point. I'm sure of it. And there's no pride for that. And that's what separates...
Strong point, yeah.
That's what separates us from Jamaica. Because we could say and make fun of Jamaica or whatever we want. We could be... There's a reason everybody thinks the capital of the Caribbean is Jamaica.
Yes.
There's a reason that the minute you say you're from the Caribbean outside the world, the first country that they call is Jamaica. And as annoying as it may be, is a reason for that. It's because come hell or high water, Jamaica puts Jamaica on its back. I will never hear a Jamaican talk bad about Jamaica. They probably do it in the country where they live and they have their own internal problems or whatever, because every country has its own problems, its own corruption or whatever.
True. Yeah.
Right? Particularly when it comes to politics. That's just the way of the world. But you'll never hear Jamaican talk bad about Jamaica outside. I personally have never heard it. I don't know any group of people, I said this before, other than maybe people from Nigeria. But in the Caribbean, there's no nation prouder than Jamaica. And it shows in everything that they do.
Every single thing.
Everything that they celebrate. No matter what the crime is going on in Jamaica, no matter what corruption may be happening over there, they just went through one of the most deadly hurricanes that they have ever seen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And even now, they are just rallying together, banding together to make sure that everybody gets back on their feet. All of their superstars and icons, they all came home, contributed in some type of way. And they hold firm together because that pride, what is their slogan? Out of many, one people.
I think that's it, yeah.
Out of many, one people. I think it's one of the most powerful mantras, I call it, in the Caribbean, right? And we have lost sight of ours. Together
we aspire,
right?
Together we achieve,
and we don't
we
do
really
that
like, apparently that together fall off.
It has fallen off.
That word together.
It been fall off.
Like they don't say it enough in school, or they have to remind us.
Don't know. Do we say the pledge every morning in school? Does that come after morning prayers?
I believe it because in my time it did. So and my daughter knows the pledge. Yeah.
I think it needs to become more than just routine. It's not just about drilling words into children. It's about showing them what it means to live by it.
Yeah, live in that togetherness. True.
Because many of adults in society,
whether we here, whether we abroad, yeah.
Yeah.
We should take a page out of the Jamaicans, book.
Because even abroad, people, I know many trainees who have just left and be like, I'm not coming back.
Yeah. I got that when I traveled.
But you're quick to run to defense if anybody else talking about Trinidad. or anybody doing something that have anything to relate to with Trinidad. You're quick to jump and run into the conversation. How does that work? You can't just hate your country one day and then want to defend it the next.
The next, yeah.
You gotta love your country regardless. You can be disappointed about everything that is happening. I'm not saying don't do that. But letting it get to the point where you have just completely washed your hands of where you come from, where your mother buried, your father buried, where you're born and grow, your culture, your very identity, the way you talk, the way you walk, what food you eat, whatever music you listen to, has been defined by being born in Port of Spain General or Sando General or Rima General, where you grew up in this country. That is what makes you who you are. And we need to find that pride again.
Definitely.
I've been talking over time, and I'm sure I'm about to get a call from downstairs. We gotta take a pause for cause, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in our final hour. Dr. Wakanda, I gotta screen that video quick before I can play it. I will check it out for you. All right. Don't go anywhere, guys. The council is on.
Got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Peace of God be multiplied unto you in the precious name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. This is Redemption Hour, a gospel program where God will reveal His mind to you on how to live a fulfilled life and to please Him in all areas. Join Pastor Femi Afolabi, the National Overseer of Deeper Christian Life Ministry, Trinidad and Tobago, and other seasoned ministers for a time of divine encounter as they minister and pray for you every Saturday by 9 o'clock in the morning of this station, Street FM 91.9. Our church is Deeper Life Bible Church, number 1 Cochrane Street, opposite Tunapuna Police Station, Tunapuna. The times of our services are as follows: Sunday worship service, 9 a.m., Monday Bible study, 6 p.m., Thursday revival hour, 6 p.m. The redemption hour is a life-changing moment you cannot afford to miss. For special prayer or counseling, contact Pastor Femi Afolabi on 778-9933. God bless you as you listen to this program. Jesus is Lord.
This is the voice of Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
What are you doing? Big D, big fun, KFC, so we big on the ground. The big nation, cause you don't know we wear the crown. Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
Come to KFC, let we hold our vibe, and let we join together because KFC is life. It's a big deal.
Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohana, Trinidad and Tobago. Our school is open. Call in all the 12 tribes. Join us in our classes Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. and Sabbath service on Saturday. We are located at LP number 1, Morris Street, Point 14, Trinidad and Tobago. Feel free to contact us at 868-479-8286 or please email us at isupktrinidad@gmail.com. Join us and experience that true brotherhood, sisterhood, that love, that compassion you have always been searching for. ISUPK Trinidad and Tobago. Shalom.
A feeling for a big meal. Chicken. With big taste.
Must be KFC.
And big flavor.
Chicken.
And value for my money.
Must be KFC.
Yo, who keeps saying that? Well, I hear something.
I'm the voice in your belly.
Get big value every day of the week, from Munchin Mondays to Fantastic Fridays and specials to make your weekend even tastier. Check socials for details. Remember, there's only one original, often imitated but never duplicated. It must be KFC.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from Kings Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand.
All right, we are back, guys. Just a little quarter after the hour of 3 o'clock. With sounds of Exodus in your background, man. Yeah. What's good? And let's get our sponsors. Let's make a big shout out to our sponsors of the show, man. Real quick.
Definitely. It's all about good and natural ginger tea made from freshly crushed ginger root to get that strong ginger taste and aroma so soothing. Good and natural ginger tea available with or without sugar. So all you need is boiling water to get a cup going. As the old people say, don't take flambeau to see in the night what you could see clear in the day. Good and natural ginger tea. Good advice to start your day right.
And we want to send a big shout out to our friends over at Good and Natural, who sent us over a amazing box gift, properly labeled, if you're seeing it on the chat right now.
Yes.
Good and Natural with all of their ginger tea products. We got a little cup and everything right here. Right now we are tasting up the peppermint with honey. And I'll tell you right now, oh good. I don't think my vocals have been this clear.
Yes.
In a couple of weeks actually.
You could actually taste the ginger, you could taste the mint, you're getting it. You're getting the true taste.
Ooh, that tastes real good.
Natural,
that tastes real good. Yeah.
Very natural.
I think our box also has, we have a box for with added turmeric. Okay. And then I think we have the original one with no added sugar, just that strong ginger taste.
Yes.
If there's one thing we could cook with in a Caribbean household, is ginger.
Yes.
My father does put ginger in everything. If they could make ginger ice cream, my father would eat it. I think, matter of fact, Good and Natural, I think that's all your next assignment there, huh? Ginger flavored ice cream. I don't think I've come across it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's possible.
You know, they actually said it, that you can use their single size packet because it's excellent for flavoring your cooking salads and desserts. Yes. So try it. It's Good and Natural ginger tea. I'm having it now, so definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Woo! Yeah, that was really good. All right, so in our last hour, guys, what is not a crime but should be?
Can I start?
Yeah, by all means. By all means.
Oh my
What you have? What
gosh.
you have for we?
I was traveling today, traveling on my way to work actually, and I stopped a red band maxi.
Oh God.
Traveling from east to west. Please, this should be a crime.
Mm-hmm.
You know I had to come out of the maxi. When I jumped,
What do you mean you had to come out the maxi?
Listen, I stopped. The bus got in, and when I sat down, I got the smell.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take it on.
The maxi smell.
It had a. So I looked at the seat next to me. It's empty,
Mm-hmm.
and the seats are so, what to say? It looks like almost mildewed. And then I say, wait a minute. The one I was sitting on, I didn't even make it. The very next stop, I rang the bell and said, "Drive, can you put me out here? Thank you." He said, "You sure?" I said, "Yes." That smell to take from east to Port of Spain, I was like, no way, no way, no way, no way. I got out of the bus. That should be a crime. When you are transporting people in public, please ensure that your vehicles are well kept and not, good order. And it's not like I looked around to ensure if it was one seat, I wouldn't mind, but every single seat was very was stained a lot in the seat and the backrest. So when I turn around and look at my backrest, I said, "No, Jack, you need to Jay needed to get out of that bus so quickly."
Nah.
And out. I pressed it at the very next stop. And I was out and I got into something. Listen, the other maxi that I took, the driver probably noticed my expression. From the minute I stepped in and I got the aroma, it was like, ooh, it smelled good. Inside of there smell really, notice I say aroma. It was like edible in there. And I was like, that's what it's supposed to be.
But I will tell you, again, been a while since I traveled in a maxi. But particularly the red band ones, the ones that I've traveled in, most of them keep their things smelling good.
Yeah.
Or looking proper. I know
It's just a few.
maxi men love to deck out their maxis, make sure that it clean. First of all, they don't even like if you slam the door too hard.
Exactly. But then when I looked at the driver and all, he was like, I was like, okay, no. This is not me, Jackie. Get out.
Nah, well, yeah. Come on. Keep it's hundreds, potentially hundreds of people in your vehicle every day.
Yes.
Cleanliness is next to godliness now. I thought God was a Trini. Clean all your things now.
Please.
Criminal. We need to start coming up with punishments for this, by the way, yeah? Because we can't just be the things that should be a crime and we don't have no punishment for them.
True.
I feel you should move back into your mother place if you're maxi dirty. Let her,
I like that.
Let her teach you how to clean again, because clearly she didn't do a good job the first time.
Clearly.
So yeah. She most definitely that is an absolute crime. Hey, you know the problem with this box in front of me is I can't see the phones.
Oh.
I cannot see the phones.
Oh.
I think I might have to let you monitor the phones this hour and just let me know which line answers which.
Yes.
For when people call in. Let me see. Oh gosh, and see? Yeah.
I got it.
Big up Ginger Tea, the Ginger Tea family. They getting put big and bold in the front.
Yeah.
Right there. And just put it on the stand, and we gonna be good to go. Yeah, so you get to watch the phones today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. You know what I find? It's not even a crime. It's just something I noticed, right? And this is very it's very minuscule in the grand scheme of things. But there I was watching I was scrolling through my timeline yesterday and I came across someone's live feed, and they were playing Spider-Man. Right? And I sat down and I realized something, and again, it obviously can be considered a real crime, but I really just sat and thought to myself, and it was it's a dark thought if you think about it too much, right? But Spider-Man lives in New York, right?
Uh-huh.
And New York has a couple of superheroes that apparently patrol. They have Spider-Man, they have Daredevil, they have Iron Man. And I sat there and I said to myself, where were all of them when the towers fell down?
Good question.
I said, where were all of them? They were in Jersey. What? You know, the modern day excuse might be is that they wasn't old enough. These heroes have been around for decades, okay?
I'm not gonna say their help would have been greatly appreciated, huh?
I'm telling you, come on. Anyway, that's something a little fictional that came to the top of my head while I was watching that last time. I was like, wow. Has no one asked this question before? Or very interesting. What is a crime? All of these stories from Borode, all of them flying, and I say nothing to the dream. The dream come down to Borode now. We gain a place in 14. Come chill with us for the week. Nothing, huh? But my timeline full of party, full of fete on the. I swear it's Juve. It's like Juve.
Yeah.
It's like Juve morning, and not a soul could put a thought for the dream in their head. but we're quick to message me. Where are you?
Where are you? Yes.
No call or notice or nothing. Like, if you wanted me there, you woulda reach out to Yuli and say, hey, I come in here this and this. I have somebody coming in from Tobago next month. They done tell me already.
Nice. Oh,
that is what you call preparation. I mean, you'll want to see me.
Correct.
You understand? Come on now. Yeah, you all had to do better than that.
Yes, be a little more intentional about seeing the dream.
You know, and for more and for punishment of that, I'm not big enough all here. Nowhere. Nowhere at all.
Nowhere.
No. Don't ask me to call your name. Don't ask me to tag you or nothing. No, I'm not doing it. As I say that, I actually have to shout out somebody real quick when I get off the air. So I had to do that. So remind me before I leave. I had to make
sure.
I had to make that video because they'll be mad at me if I don't do that, because they asked me a while. They asked me a couple of days ago for it. So I definitely had to do it.
They have to understand now it's just about the way of good and natural. So we're shouting out good and natural.
Which is certainly not a crime. And you know what? The ginger kicks you less and less the more you drink, huh?
Yeah. So true.
Yeah. I enjoying that.
But and the honey is just right in this one, you know. It's just right. You don't need no extra sweet no or anything. The honey is perfect.
What is a crime is that we as people, we have water that comes naturally from the earth. Oxygen that comes naturally from the earth. The earth naturally grows food for us to eat.
True. I feel I know where it's going.
And yet somehow we live in a society where I have to wake up and I have to go and earn pieces of paper that we have put value to. Spend my time earning this paper to then go use this paper to purchase things that this planet grows for free.
Yeah.
And
yes,
we have been doing this for thousands of years.
That's what you call the perfect crime.
That is the perfect crime. I don't know who came up with this, and this is before any government, any system. We've been doing this for millennia. Trading things that grow in the world naturally.
Imagine that.
Imagine that, huh?
Just give that some thought. That'll have to be a crime.
That is a crime.
But what's the consequence? And who we charging for that?
I don't know who to charge for that, but I feel just break down every governing body. And we need to start deciding exactly what deserves to be bought. All right? And I feel that food should not have to be bought. Not unless you go to a restaurant or something. I don't know. Because we have chefs and things. I don't want to burn down the chef them living, you know. But yeah, food that you get to take home to your house, yeah, no. We gotta put an end to this. We gotta put an end to it.
Yes.
Somehow, some way. You know? The problem with that is to do that, we would have to give up on a lot of things. Like meat. And I can't do that.
I probably can because there was some parts.
I can't do it. Unless it is we convert fully to fish. You know? Which for whatever reason, which again is also an inside crime. I don't know who decided that fish isn't meat. I'm not sure what the difference is between flesh that bleeds underwater and flesh that bleeds on land.
On land.
But as I to understand it, fish has flesh, and when you cut a fish, it does bleed.
It's just the
From
same.
what from my base human knowledge and understanding, that is what meat is.
Yeah.
Flesh that bleeds. So those sit there and listen, all of you, the only people who can truly say that they is vegetarian are vegans.
Yes.
The ones who don't eat no dairy, nothing with a face on it, they literally just eat beans, vegetables, and starch.
You said
somehow function. I don't know how all it is doing. But anybody who does be like a pescat, I think they call it pescatarian if you eat fish and stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, all you vegetarians out there. If you eat fish, I don't consider you a vegetarian. I'm sorry. Fish is meat.
You see when you say
plain and simple.
with a face on it, you make me laugh, you know. Because the first time I had this old wife. Listen, I can't get over that fish look. I had it when I was in BVI. And just looking at how the teeth is and everything, it's like a real, hear me, but this thing like the face like a real old wife. So when you say that,
yeah,
you bring it right back.
These things have faces on it. Listen, I will
Yes.
never. I don't even think I ever processed that we just eat animals. You know, I had chicken one day and I was just like, "This is delicious." And then one day I was walking in the street and said, "Like, that's a chicken. Oh look, that's a chicken." And then it took a little while to make the connection that wait, this chicken and this chicken. How does
Look
that?
at you,
How does that
yes.
work? But you know what? I truly appreciated where meat came from the day that I went to an abattoir.
Oh.
Yeah, it was for science, I believe it was. My Form 4 class, we took a trip to our local abattoir.
Right.
And we sat there and experienced the process.
Wow.
Of where our beef and pork comes from. I arrived a little late, so I didn't see the full process for the cow. By the time I got in there, they had already cut the cow in half. But
wow.
Yeah, we saw what they did to the pigs though, and I was like, oof.
Yes, sir. Yes, wow. I could imagine.
Listen to me. The girls was crying.
Oh.
And it was, I remember because it was Valentine's Day.
And listen,
This was Valentine's Day. And the girls were just, oh my God, don't kill the piggy. I said, oh, you know. And I was just like, y'all know we having cheeseburgers for lunch today, right?
I can imagine how much of you all still eat pork.
Listen. Listen. That's what I said. That day, I truly understood and appreciated where my meat comes from. I get it. Trust me. So anybody that is, when the vegetarians come around with their, oh, this is we killing the animals.
Yes.
And you proud of where your food comes from? I be in my bedroom just on a chicken bone and a piece of lamb. Ain't nothing that's good on better. All right, you can't convert me from my carnivoristic behavior. I am sorry. Pork is delicious, chicken is delicious, steak is delicious. Okay?
Yes.
You're not converting me. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Just know that I have a deep appreciation and understand what they have to go through so that I can have a full and happy belly. All right? If I had to pick a favorite, that in itself is hard, eh? But you know what?
If you had to pick a favorite what?
Like
meat?
Yeah. That's hard. That's hard for me.
But if you know Jay well, I don't know what. I know it's not good to have a lot of it, but I am so.
Well, yeah, of course. Everybody knows. I think everybody knows that it's not good to have a lot of it, and you know what? I still don't care. I love.
And listen to me, I can't live without beef. If you give me a platter, you could give me beef served in any form or fashion.
Oh, for sure.
Listen, I don't know what I have with it. It's so bad that I actually, you see, when you give me a like if I go to buy a burger, do not give me more bread than patty, please.
Oh God, no.
I want.
You know what? That is a crime there.
That's a crime. Oh,
no,
thank you.
My beef, pun intended, with people who make burgers in this country, outside of Burger King and like Wendy's and them, you know, that is they have the standard formula that you're gonna make it. But not for all you who does make local burgers, the bread is too much bread.
Yeah,
and
so
the meat
I don't
is
need
tiny.
all that flour.
The meat is small. It's a thin slice of patty.
You see?
And the bread is yellow and large.
More bread than meat, huh?
And you have more, and you're stuffing it with lettuce and tomato and pineapple.
But
don't put no pineapple on it.
Beef lovers.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you're charging $60 for it.
Oh yes.
No. All your soul need to be feeding people in prison. No. I can't deal. I can't deal with all of them. That's why I don't go to many local burger places, because I know that I'm not gonna get the portions I want. I'd sooner give that money to a corporation that I know has to follow a certain standard, and I know exactly what I'm getting.
Yes.
You know. Or I'll just make it at home by myself, and I could make a burger. Eh?
Oh gosh, don't tempt me now.
I could make a burger. Matter of fact, shout out to our good friends down there, PK. They actually make a great smash burger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Their burgers are proper.
I'll have to try PK.
Proper portions right there.
Okay, so I'm getting more meat than bread, right?
For sure. I will vouch for that. They make good stuff. They make good stuff. And yeah, but I think, you know what? I will go with duck.
Duck.
Yeah.
Hi.
Duck is a I don't know if you all ever had, but duck is a luxury.
Yeah, I had duck already.
But duck is delicious, and it's not like other poultry. It's like red. It's almost like red meat kinda.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like like you don't want a steak, but here's the thing: it's more expensive than steak sometimes.
Yes, it is.
That's the thing, you know. But I think I would like duck.
You'll go to duck.
Duck. I've also had goose. I've also had goose before, which is actually very similar.
I never did.
Yeah, I've had goose. I've had goose.
You had it here locally?
This was abroad somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, but goose was nice. Goose is also very nice. I realize people don't really like Trinidad's not a big turkey place.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Especially when it comes to Christmas, everything is ham. Ham is the thing here. And you know what? I was never a fan of ham growing up. I had to learn to like it, but I love it now. But I don't. Ham and turkey is just a wonderful combination in general, you know. But I love a turkey.
We have KFC calling on 9-1.
Hey KFC, good afternoon. Turn on your radio.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon, DJ Dream, and a nice young beautiful lady there. What a nice combination. Dream, I see how something on top the screen there. What does that give away? Mother's Day?
No. For once, I'm not giving away nothing. This was actually a gift for the council by one of our sponsors, Good and Natural Ginger Tea.
Well, try to give thanks. Give thanks for the gift for now. We like crabs in a barrel and we get something. I just say thank God.
Yeah.
Give us something like good dinner in that.
Yeah, so we're thankful. Yeah, we're thankful. I don't know. Maybe we'll get something to give away for Mother's Day. I have to check with the folks downstairs.
Yeah, man. The station is the righteousness, man. To give everything, man. all through the year, man. Christmas, Diwali, all them holidays and them they give away something. Because the rich there, they ain't balling, they ain't crying again. Because they're balling and crying for the last 9 years plus. The station doing good, but Dream, I see I show speed was in your nice, beautiful island there, boy.
Well, it wasn't my island specifically, yeah, but he was very close to my hometown. It looked like he had himself a good time.
Yeah, but I watching them little small little Caribbean islands. Them roads and them very smooth and nice, boy. And them are less resources. Them are no pitch lake. Nothing at all. I was taking the videos and all them things I Dream.
Right.
And them Caribbean islands and them don't have the kind of resources we have in this country here. We have pitch lake here, we have the Roche Road. I set up breakdown building the started project and then fixing all them schools and I see us building a 5-star hotel down by City Gate down there for the homeless and them down there.
Yeah.
What's going on with that 5-star hotel?
5-star or 5?
Waste our taxpayers' money.
5-star or 5 floor?
5-star hotel.
5 floor.
5 floor. Well, a big hotel and plus I see us building a building up as the Bible see just was there, the juice factory was there. I see that project stopped.
Factory down in Cedros.
No, we supposed to about the orange and thing. See, just over by John John there, by. Yeah, but no kind of development and no kind of thing in we city. The city looking real scanty, no resources, no money, nothing at all on the ground. Resources going certain parts who our eyes can see, who our mouth could talk. And some people like they're afraid to come out and talk because they're afraid they get political victimized and discrimination and racism. Something going on to in our Dream. Because it's really sad. Because a man who really trying to do the right thing and provide and going out there and doing the right thing. And the pure victimization and discrimination and our brothers who seem like they're so black conscious. And when they come out and talk, them victimize, you know, them are worse than the sin than them, you know. Because them don't look out for their own dream, you know what's going on dream. As a black man get something, them not look at the help out, pull out our next brother and try to help him, you know. There's only come to talk nice and say nice things and read and the camera and behind closed doors, them not helping, you know. Because I live around the East Indian community and I seen what's going on. Me vexed with the East Indian and them. They're helping the people and them and uplifting the people and them. So black people have to get real and try to assist them. Because I read people crying out in a dream because I was down in the city gate yesterday and everybody coming up to me, Kev, see what's going on, boy? With this government, boy, I walk and camping with them. Do need telling me to call. They will call me, they go this, that thing, and I register online. I say, but the same thing going on with me. These people getting called out, rotating work over and over right through. And here make a joke. Here could show. I went down by the Honorable Barry that office down there. He invite me down by your office down there. So when I go down, I pass through the wrong door, I pass through the front door. So when I go upstairs, tell you, man. But you know, miss the man there, the man pass through the back door. And she if you pass through the back door, you would have catch him. I said, nah, I don't eat back. So the people on the next side, the Kokia station, they them like back. Like Heavy Duty and Kingsley and a whole set of nasty, evil, wicked people. Them so I taking them brothers and them, I taking the program and them fighting on the own black brothers and sisters who going through trouble in the East-West corridor, you know. Look at the East-West corridor, looking at in our state, the Beatham Highway, the Bush Road, a set of grass.
Yeah.
So staying on that, our topic, that should be a crime.
Nelson Street.
Yeah, so that should be a crime there. Hey, Kes, I don't want to cut you off here, but I have a couple people here on the phone trying to get you, eh?
Yeah, say no more. Bless.
Big up. You know, on the fact of that, on the roads thing, or Justine, you know, I've said that a couple times. Trinidad doesn't really feel like an island to me sometimes because it just seems so very industrial.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, like no matter where I go, even if I'm on the North Coast, kind of, you know, I don't. Sometimes maybe it's just because I've grown up in such a small place for a very long time, but Trinidad has never been small to me. You know, yeah, I realize it's a small country on the scale of the world, but to us who grew up in the small islands in the Caribbean, you know, Trinidad is a big dog, and Trinidad is very industrial. When you I don't get the island aesthetic a lot in Trinidad, which is not necessarily a bad thing, I guess, maybe, but I kind of just feel more islandy when I travel outward.
Yes.
You know, even just to Tobago, I get an island vibe in Tobago all the time, you know. But I don't get it here.
So here with all the industrial buildings and parks and I understand.
Always something to do and everything, you know. And I'll be honest, they are showing all the nice parts of these islands in the I Show speech. I will say that. I will not just simply say, you know, that is all hunky dory out there. You know, every island has its, you know, rough spots, but
yes, they do.
Speed and his team, they're doing a very good job of showing the best sides.
Yes.
You know, and that's not to say that we didn't. I think we most definitely did.
Yeah, we did.
You know, you know, he was just in the city. You know, he didn't even get a chance to move any further than that.
True.
You know, what I wish we could have done was probably, because I saw in the Antigua stream, Antigua is also a twin island nation, Antigua and Barbuda. What they did was give him a helicopter ride over to Barbuda. You know, so he touched down in Barbuda for a very brief time as well.
That would be definitely
and
nice.
I think that's
because we didn't get to even do something like that with our sister island.
For Tobago, yeah. And it was a plan for St. Vincent. They wanted to do the same thing, helicopter tour, at least over the Grenadine Islands, a few of them, just to show him, you know, get the full scope of their country, you know. So I think that's the only thing that we probably could have done, was probably arrange for that. I don't think that would have been too hard. You know, I don't know how long a helicopter takes to get from Trinidad to Tobago, but I think it would have been.
That is not long at all.
With a decent time, you know, a quick lap across. You come across the southern side, you know, show Pigeon Point and Scarborough and Crown Point, and just around those areas there, and then jump back across there. He might not have had enough time to go to Nyland Pool or whatever, but
just the fact that
that he could see it. You know, and I'm sure from an aerial view, Tobago looks amazing.
I'm not gonna say that, yeah. From an aerial view, yeah, definitely.
Because I will say this, you know, the views expressed on the following broadcast does not know, but the views in Trinidad are actually very amazing.
Yeah.
From the hills, especially, you know, it's always very much bothered me that people who live up there don't always live in the best conditions and circumstances, because particularly over the hills of Laventille, between the hills of Laventille and Belmont, there's a specific sweet spot where you have nearly a full 360 view of everything way out to Carenage, come straight down into the city and heading all the way out to the east. You can just see it, and you can still look all the way south. And on a clear day, you could probably still see the factories' fires lit in the night. You know, I know when you drive on the West Coast Road in Chaguaramas and you look south on a clear night, you'll see that. But seeing it from that vantage point
on the hills, it would be that's breathtaking. Yeah.
You know, and those are views that people pay money for.
Yeah.
In other islands, you pay to live on the hills to have the nice views of the country. You know, so I think that is definitely very criminal that we have kind of just identified, at least in the city. I can't speak for the whole island, but in Port of Spain, we have kind of just generalized and pushed, quote unquote, disenfranchised people up into the hill and just you know, allow them to leave as such. So you find all the fancy neighborhoods, the Federation Parks and the LSE plazas and whatever they're all on the flats, on the grounds in town. And while the houses may look nice, I like to house watch from time to time. And they have nice houses.
Yes.
But that's all they are. This is nice houses. No view. No, nothing generally aesthetically pleasing to say, other than you have a nice big house.
I have somebody text me one last crime. And it's actually coming from my niece. And she's saying one of the things she would deem as a crime, actually, is when people are texting and using words out of context.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she said that should be a crime. And she said for her, it's so bad that she may even stop talking to someone for it.
Listen to me.
So she's punishing her crime already.
Nah, listen. And this is a fault entirely of my mother. I am a huge... It is a cringe of mine. It is an ick when you can't use the English language properly. No. Particularly when writing, right?
That's what she's saying, yes.
Particularly when writing it. I mean, speaking, that's a whole other thing in of itself, I mean, Caribbean, and I hate that fact that we use our dialect as an excuse for not speaking properly. That is a very paper thin excuse. You can still have your Caribbean accent and still speak perfectly clear standard.
Especially when you type.
Perfectly clear standard English. And English is English when you type it, okay?
Because we see memes about it from time to time where people would, when they type in, instead of putting the, like there, they may put the wrong there in context.
They put the wrong there in context.
Yes.
No, the worst of it is the fact that we don't know how to use conjunction properly. And what I mean by conjunction, for those of you who didn't pass English CXE, when we say should've, would've, and could've, it is not should and the word of. Okay? That is.
Wait. They do that?
Yes! A lot of. Jay.
Okay, I understand now what Melissa is saying.
If you know how many people online and how many times people message me and it's should of, right? It does crawl my blood every time. Every time.
Yes,
it is not should of. It is should have.
And my partner.
Should.
Yes.
Apostrophe V-E. It is an abbreviation of should have. Right? Or could have or would have. That is what a conjunction is.
Yes,
all right?
Yes.
And I hope everybody that listening right now is listening to me, and I hope you learn something. If you are doing this right now, if you type should and then the word O-F as in of, if you do that, please stop that as of today. Because because you're writing like formal job applications and CV letters and
I can't imagine seeing that on a CV.
And if I tell you right now, anytime I see that on an application, I throw in your thing in the trash. I throw in your letter in the trash. I'm not hiring nobody that cannot speak in a or write in a professional setting. Because I don't even want to think about how many of them are in government office right now and do not understand how important that is. Because people do not proofread anymore. And if I have to have you, if I give you an assignment to write a formal letter to a minister and you have all kinds of grammatical errors and I don't stop to proofread it before it's sent off, that's me looking stupid, not you.
Yes.
And if you make me look stupid, you're going out the door.
I understand. And
you're going out the door. So, grammar is
my partner
serious...
actually pull up my socks because I am guilty. Listen, I am actually guilty, members, because I myself, when you're texting, I didn't pay attention to it. You would want to say, instead of saying I am, and you just put the I, you get the apostrophe M.
I'm, yeah.
Yeah, you would just put, I would sometimes just put AM, which is grammatically wrong.
No, because you're trying to type the way you talk.
That's it.
And that is not how you're And listen, that is
so
all...
I totally feel you.
That is all well and good when you're chatting with your brethren them in the WhatsApp group chat, and we can all understand that, we're in an informal setting, and we can understand this, right?
Yep.
But if you don't know how to code switch, you're going to look like a dunce.
And that is the same thing she was saying. She was saying that she would stop talk to you for that. So
I would stop talk to you for that.
So that's the punishment for that.
I dated girls with that whose language I had to correct. You know what? How annoying it is to hear someone use the word Pacific when they mean specific.
Specific. Oh. That's a serious crime there too.
To be Pacific, you want to be like a body of water in the ocean. That's what you're trying to be. Specific. I could sit down here and name so many. And this is one that a lot of Trinities gonna be vexed for. We're running out of time here, and we about to close up. But it's two in particular that I abhor.
Which one is that?
That is a Trini thing. Reverse back.
Oh, good. I get away. No, listen, you don't get me using that at all. I actually taught my children, don't say that.
Reverse back is a terrible one.
That's really terrible, yes.
Reverse.
And that's it, because
reverse.
You're going back when you reverse in.
So you're just being an oxymoron at that point.
That's it.
And the other one is up south.
Oh, yes. Have I heard it up south?
Enough Trinities in conversation. Up south. I'm going up south. Yeah. Look at the directions on the map. What direction does south point to?
Down. Because it's in our Calypso, we have our going down San Fernando. The place get plenty tempo.
So if you get it right in the music, why you can't get, you see, Council, we had a go, right? Down south. That is what it is, okay?
Yes.
Or even heading central and going down central. Heading over west. Over, it could be left or right. Right? Over. Up north. All right? I don't know how we could be up north and up south at the same time.
Imagine that.
Yes. Please fix that as a nation, Trinidad and Tobago. But that's going to do it for us here today. I'm done with that, giving you a piece of La Huckata's back to basics from Trinidad Rio as we close out here. And yeah, just remember, please, adjust your grammar moving forward in this week.
Totally.
If y'all need some grammar lessons, I will happily give you all some more on Thursday.
We call it texting lessons.
Ooh, I like that. So new segment alert coming Tuesday, all right? Until then, guys, love, light, and to its light. This is Hashim the Dream.
And this I am J Energy, and saying thank you again to Gideon Natural for all the blessings and gifts.
Oh yeah, that tea was real good.
Really.
Till next time, guys, the council is adjourned.
Disconnect them facilities, cause me want them. I tried to contact the ombudsman, but never in office. I'm going to file me an injunction on the public service. Cause every time a heavy rain fall, by me don't have no current at all. They spoil my TV, they spoil my fridge. They nearly kill me with low voltage. Now before they make me a lunatic, I'm going back to basic. I'm going and get a flambeau and lamp with wick. I'm going back to basic. I call me fans and I call me friends to let them know that if they have a message to send, tell them who. And if they come home and then you see me, tell me neighbor, or get a pen and a writing pad.
And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
This is Rep Your District, brought to you by District TT Media, a soul-stirring television series celebrating the heartbeat of Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Each story we tell is woven with the threads of tradition and innovation, shaping the future of Trinidad and Tobago's creative industry and beyond.
Now airing exclusively on Vibes TV, streaming in St. Martin, Guyana, Cayman Islands, Bermuda, British Virgin Islands, Trinidad.